Yeah.
Do I have to hang out?
Just click the link.
Okay, I don't have the link.
You didn't.
No, I didn't get the link. Maybe that's maybe this is what it, oh, okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. Okay.
Hey, y'all. We just testing this thing out.
Join, right?
Yeah, because it says I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you. Frank G in the house. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Cut off this frame. You hear me now, or you still can't hear me? Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, send me the link again. I'll be back.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Okay,
You
I
hear me
can hear
now?
you now.
Okay. Okay, we got one
All
thumbs
right.
up. Oh,
We got one thumbs up. We got one thumb
person,
in. It's the first
what's good,
time
everybody?
me and another YouTuber ever, you know, merged up. Thank you, YouTube, for this link. I mean, for
Live. Yeah, live.
thank you for the one person thumbs up.
Yeah, I see it one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a topic. You know what I'm saying? We got a topic. We gonna get started with uh we was talking about old school, right? The old
Yeah,
school
old
thing. You
school.
know how we were brought
Yeah.
up back in the day, and how we grew up. You know,
Yeah.
we grew up. The kids and the people now that that's coming up now, they wouldn't have survived when we
They
grew up.
wouldn't have survived. Nah, they wouldn't have survived. The
Oh, at all. You are absolutely correct.
parents were strict.
They wouldn't even last. You
No,
know,
they would
because
have. It wouldn't have happened.
we grew up in the era where our teachers can whoop us.
Yes.
We grew up in an era where neighbors could whoop us.
Yes.
We grew up in an era where you know, was that neighbors, aunts, uncles,
Parents,
pastors, teachers, whatever.
pastors,
Yeah.
neighbors. Yeah, everybody could whip us. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, we got whoopings by everybody. Then we went back and
Everybody.
they went back and told our parents, and yeah, it was some more.
Yes.
So we got our tail wore out. Okay,
Sure did. You ain't never lying.
we got our tails wore out.
You don't find that these
Now,
days.
huh? Go.
You don't find that these days. You can't find
Oh
that.
no. And we grew up in the era too.
Yes, church was important.
Okay, church was a priority in our house back in the day. Church is now, but it definitely
Nah.
was when we were coming up. Now,
Yeah.
it was times that okay, let's take a good old fashioned Sunday, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to see. We can't even see the chat.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's can't even see the chat.
Chat, you might can see the chat, but I can't.
Okay, I don't see nobody coming in.
Like I said, I only see like the one person, the one thumbs
Yeah,
up.
I just see the thumbs up, and yeah, that's all I see. But anyway, we gonna
Yeah.
on a Sunday we had to go to Sunday school.
Right.
Okay, we had to go to Sunday school. Um, then from Sunday school, it wasn't no coming home. We had
Oh
to stay.
no, no.
We had
You
to
couldn't come
stay.
home. You
You
couldn't come
know,
home.
no, we couldn't come home.
Yeah.
Like from what I think Sunday school would be like from 8:30 to almost 11 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it
Probably
was it
have
was
like a very probably have maybe about maybe 5 or 10 minutes in between,
yeah.
and then after church,
Yeah,
you
I
go through
remember
the
them
whole
days.
church service, huh?
Yeah, I remember them days.
Yes. Then from there, we went on and after church, and if they had some kind of program or something going on, we had to come back for that.
Yeah.
Then after that, you still had to go to Bible study on Wednesday night,
Oof,
Wednesday or
yes.
Thursday night.
That's good. You ain't lying.
Yes, Wednesday or Thursday night, we had to go to Bible study.
Right.
Okay, and then were active in the church, you would have to go to the what you call that, either the Ursha board practice, the Ursha practice, rehearsal
Yeah, rehearsal.
for choir.
Right.
If you were what else? If you was if you were active in the church, you would
Yeah. That's
any dudes you have to come. Okay. Um, that was a like I said, that was a priority in the house when we were
it
coming up.
was. It
We
was.
had
Yeah.
to
You had to go to church.
go
You
to
had to get
church.
education.
Yeah, church was
And
church.
education.
School
Yeah.
was another
Yeah.
one. It wasn't no such thing as we wasn't going no school because you had to go to
You
school.
had to go. You were made to go. You couldn't tell your parents you couldn't go because you had to go.
Exactly, you had to.
You
That
couldn't
was
you
a
couldn't fuss and argue. You couldn't do anything. You had to go. You had to go to church. You had to go education. You had to do all that stuff. You ain't have that,
exactly,
then
exactly.
they would kick. They
We
probably would
didn't
have
have
kicked you out the
it
house.
wasn't no such thing as we not going to school today.
Nah, you had to go. You had to.
You had to go to school
Yeah,
unless you were sick.
you sick.
If
You
you were
sick.
sick, cold,
Yeah,
mumps, flu, measles, chicken
that's the only
pox,
way they keep you home. Far as that,
exactly,
that ain't happening.
you had to go to school.
Ain't happening at
I'm gonna
all.
let you speak on some of that. If anything else you can think of, jump on in and just say it.
Um, basically, you had to
Oh,
do. You
I'm gonna
had to.
say this. Bible reading was another thing we had to do.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. You had to read the Bible. You had to pray. You had to do a lot of stuff. Education was important. Education was the most important thing growing up. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't the most I didn't like education like that growing up, but I look back at
Hmm.
it now and I'm glad I got it. I'm
Of
glad.
course, of
If I didn't
course,
have education, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't know
exactly.
nothing. And that's true. I wouldn't
Some
know
of
nothing.
us be around here, not even knowing how to read and write.
Yeah, true. And I say reading and writing is the best. You got to That's the best thing to do because if you ain't got
Exactly.
all that, then it's like, what's the point? You
Right.
lost. Your world is lost.
Other people brain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
They
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they like a smart daughter. I got a smart son.
Right.
I can depend on them. They can help me do this or help me do that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, as you the parent, you gotta help. You gotta be the parent to teach them stuff
Right.
instead of the opposite.
Because I had,
Yeah, mine did too.
but they still taught. They taught how to,
Yeah,
know this or know that. And if you
yeah, you
don't
had to
know
be in
it,
them
then
books.
right.
You had to be in them books. If you wasn't in the books, that's a sad thing. You had to read the books. You had to get your education. You had to get all that. If you ain't
Exactly.
got all that, then the world gonna be serious. The world gonna really pull your reality check. You feel me?
I'm getting all these text messages. Yeah, I hear you.
Reality check.
Yeah, you're not gonna get too far because people don't have no patience
Yeah, that too.
to say, hey, um, I help you out.
Ask for
Anything like
help. If
that.
you need
People
help,
don't have
ask for
patience
help.
like that no.
Like if you need help, ask for help. People don't want to help. People don't want to do that. Don't want to do that.
But
Well, I need help with something with this.
people only
Yeah,
want to help you if it's something, if they get something out of it. See what I'm saying?
for
If they
convenience to
ain't getting
them.
nothing out the deal,
Yeah, for convenience to them. Yeah, true. If it's a convenience,
yeah,
they can have
exactly.
something to talk about it. They can have something to talk about, especially if y'all fall out.
Yeah. Then the first
If
thing
y'all
they'll be
fall
saying,
out,
oh, she
then that's
couldn't
when they
read and she
talk
couldn't
about it.
write.
Yeah,
She
that's when
couldn't read,
they'll
she
talk
couldn't
about
write.
you.
Yeah, yeah. Always asking me for help, you know?
Yeah, and that's what I said. When you fall out, that's the only time they'll
Yep.
bring it up. But as far as that, they won't.
No.
They
No,
won't bring it
yeah.
up.
Soon as you say
As long as
something,
y'all fall out, that's when they'll bring up what they did for you. And I don't think that's
yeah.
right.
You
I personally
remember
don't think
you
that's
forgot
right,
that
but
you can't read and write. So I had to help you do so and so.
yeah, I don't think that's right, but that's the world we live
Right?
in.
Exactly.
I don't think that's right at all.
Exactly.
I don't think you should throw people, do people like that, but that's the world we live in.
Yep.
And I don't know if it
Because
was like
people
that
quick to
back
throw
in the
you
day
under the bus.
either. I don't think it was like that back in the day. I don't
I
think it was like that
remember
back in the day.
I remember back in the day, people would they would literally help you. They would they would
Hey, they
they
would help you
wouldn't
because
help
they want to help you.
right, right.
They would help you.
They did it from the kindness of their heart.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how it was.
They did it from the kindness of their heart. They didn't do it because, oh, she may pay me a little something, something,
Yeah,
or yeah, something like that.
that's how
Man,
people
I just
do it.
lost
That's
internet
how it
on you.
was.
Yeah.
That's the world we live
Yep.
in. So,
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, it's sad, but sometimes you just gotta pray on it and give it to God. That's how I look at it.
Yep. Yep.
People gonna be who
Gotta
they
do.
are. At the end of the day, you either accept it or don't.
Or don't. There you go.
That's how I look at it.
Yep.
And like
And back in the day,
education to me
people,
is important. I like education. Education is
yeah,
important.
yeah,
You
yeah,
need
you do.
education.
It's
You need
very
education on
important.
everything.
Everything that we learned in school should be taught now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
we learned history. No, let's
Yes.
start not history. We learned the basics, which is that
The
was the
basics.
read,
Yeah.
writing, and the math, right?
Yes.
We learned that. Okay,
Yes.
now uh from the read, writing, and math, then you got the spell. Well, spelling comes with part of reading. You got the
Yeah.
spelling. You. That's why you went to English class. That's why you went to anything that was pertaining to English. Then you had the
Right.
math. You have the different types of math. Okay,
Yeah.
because math, that's another important thing. Math is not just multiplication,
Yeah.
division.
It's a lot
You
more to
have to
that.
use math in a lot of things. You have to use math in measuring.
Yep.
When you measure out your food, you got to measure.
You
You
got to.
use math to you know what I'm saying? That's still another form of reading because math is numbers.
Right.
Dealing with that. Yeah.
That's how it
Yeah.
is.
And then of course you got history, you got your science. That's why you got your nerds out here.
Right.
The nerds, we used to make fun of the nerds, but guess what? The
I was
nerds
one
was
of
the
'em.
one that
I
invented
ain't gonna lie. I
a
was
lot of
one of them. I was a nerd in school. I ain't gonna lie. I was a nerd to the core in school.
man, I
I
was
was
trying to
I
be
was
cool.
I was into that. I was into them books. I had parents
Nah,
that put
baby,
me
I
into
was
them
trying to be
books.
cool. I was trying to be cool, baby.
Yeah. I was never the
I was
cool
trying to be
kid.
cool.
I don't think I was ever the cool kid in school.
Right,
I was the type of
right.
person that wanted to go to school, get my education, and get out.
And get that,
That's what I
and we're
wanted to
out.
do. Get my education and get out.
Right.
I
Whew,
graduated
let's
from
start
I graduated from everything. High school, college.
mm-hmm.
I graduated from a lot of stuff. So that's why I'm just like
Mm-hmm.
education is important.
Shoot, that's the most important
Guarantee
thing in
if
the
you don't get
world.
educated, if you don't get
Because
educated at
if you
home,
ain't got that, you might as well say you ain't got nothing.
right? If you don't get educated at
That's the
home,
honest girl.
people in the streets will educate you on stuff.
Yeah.
They will
Because
educate
I'm
you.
gonna tell you
Educate
about
you.
when you talking about a lot of things being taught. Okay, look, you got street they say you got book sense and you got street sense. Okay, street sense, that's all good. Cause I got street sense.
Right, me too.
I've been in them streets. But
Yeah.
guess what? Sometimes street sense don't ain't gonna really bring you through life.
Oh
You know
no
what I'm saying?
way, no way in the world,
You got to
no.
have you got to have some book sense.
Yes, you got
Book
to.
sense is better than street sense to me. It's good to have both. It's good to have street sense
That's how you.
and book sense. It's good,
That's how you get a
but book
job. That's why you
sense
can get.
can
That's why you
outweigh.
get a job because you got to fill out application to get a job.
Right.
And I mean a real job.
Exactly.
I'm talking about being
You ain't
online
talking
job.
about no handyman and them odd. Exactly. Anybody
That's
can
a
get
big
them an odd job. You know,
and
odd job
figure
come
out what you
dime
want
a
to do.
dozen. Right.
That's a real job. Fill out the applications. Put yourself
Yep.
out
They
there as
teach you
far as
that
the
in
boss.
school too.
Yeah,
They teach you all that stuff when you go to school. Because I remember
that's a
filling
lot
out an application
of
when I
things.
was going to school.
Yeah, they did.
I
They
remember
taught us.
them, huh?
They taught us that.
Yeah. And they taught you how to write a checkbook.
Yep.
I remember that. Now they did teach you how to do the checkbooks.
Spend your money, how to spend your money. They taught you all that.
Yeah, exactly,
They did all
exactly.
that
They,
stuff.
yep,
How to
I
spend your
remember that.
money, how to provide for yourself,
Yep, they
how
even
to be
taught you the
focused.
basic stuff. How to they even showed you how to sew, wash
Yeah.
dishes.
Yep.
What
Cook.
else?
They taught you how to
Yep,
cook.
cook.
Yep.
Yep,
There's a lot of stuff
man.
that going back in the day that they used to do. Now, I don't know if they
Oh
do it today.
yes.
Really speak on
I
today,
don't
but
know.
I know when I was growing up, they taught you everything. They taught you a lot, and
A whole lot.
not only the parents were hard on you, the teachers were hard on you. Teachers were
You
hard
better
on you.
believe that, man.
Yeah, they were
Them
hard
teachers
on you,
didn't play back in the day.
and they didn't get to the point where they fought you eat. They didn't fight you to get you to listen to them. They just talk to you. You didn't have to fight teachers. You didn't have to do none of that stuff. And teachers didn't fight
Mm-mm,
students.
mm-mm.
No,
No, you
it
didn't have to
wasn't.
do none of that.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that stuff. Today is different. You know, you can't make a child. You got to teach a child understanding.
That's right.
That's how I
That's
feel.
right.
You can't force a
That's right.
child. If he don't know something, you got to still continue putting it in his mind, like this and this. You can't
Yep.
force nobody
That's why
to
they
do anything.
said you have to be consistent with kids. You
Yeah,
have
you
to
gotta be consistent.
constantly tell kids, do this and do that and do.
Yeah, you gotta
Remember,
consistently keep telling them to do
yeah,
it.
my mama used to tell me, man, you need to take out that trash. You need to do this. You need to do that. And then as kids, we will always say, man, mama get on our nerves with all this here. But guess
Yeah,
what? Being consistent is
it's a
it is
routine. You gotta
eventually
make it.
it's gonna come part of your life.
It's a
It's gonna
routine.
come part of your life, whether you want it or not.
That's
Because you got to
true.
be consistent in something.
You got to. You got to be consistent, and they keep drilling it in your head until you actually do it.
And the teacher did the same thing.
Yes, I had that type of parents. I had the type of teacher was like that.
Yep.
So it's like
You telling
you
me
gotta
you've been
do.
sitting here all this time and you didn't get it, right?
Yeah,
You gonna
that's
tell
how it
me,
is
well, guess
sometimes.
what? How about this? If you don't want to listen, you're gonna repeat my class next year.
Yes, guarantee you. I've had them threats. I've had them threats.
Yeah, you gonna
Exactly. Yeah,
repeat
I've
my
had them
class
threats.
next year.
Yeah, I've
Yes,
had them threats
indeed.
from teachers. And guarantee you,
Yep,
when I got them threats from teachers, I was on my I was on course.
exactly.
You know, I wasn't doing
Exactly.
nothing. It was just on course and just doing my thing.
And then the teacher will tell your parents that, oh,
Of course.
she must want to repeat.
Yeah.
She must want to
That's how
repeat. I don't remember repeating no classes at all.
it is. I was supposed
I
to. I
don't
ain't
remember
gonna
repeating.
lie, I was supposed to, but I never did.
I think, yeah, me too. I think
I was
I had
supposed to, but
supposed to
I never
uh,
did.
repeat a grade myself.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
but I didn't.
I was threatened by the teacher that that was gonna happen, but I never let it got
Exactly.
to that
But
point.
it never happened.
Yeah, it never happened with
It did
me.
never
So
happen.
that's how it
Yep.
is.
It
Right,
never happened.
right. That's how it is.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta keep putting it out there to kids. You gotta keep putting it out
Exactly. You got to
there.
be consistent. Consistent, consistent, consistent.
Education wise is important.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but that's how it is.
So
Yep.
how long we gonna do this live? We've been on here 23 minutes.
Yeah. It's 22 minutes. Pretty
23
nice.
minutes, yeah.
Or
We'll
they,
do
I know.
30, we'll do 30 minutes and then we'll hop off here.
Okay, because I know it's 5 thumbs up.
Okay, yeah, I see the 5 thumbs up. Yeah, yeah, I see that.
Coming in and out.
Somebody back there in them bushes. Somebody doing this here. Somebody doing this here.
Yeah, listening to yeah, listening.
That's all right. Look,
It's
I
all
like people to
good.
be nosy, be peeping. You know what I'm saying? See
It's
what they
all
talking about.
good.
Yeah.
But education is
But I will
important.
tell
I ain't
you
gonna lie.
this:
Education
if
is the
y'all
most
want us to
important
do it
thing.
again, y'all better give me some more. Y'all want us to
Yeah,
do this again? Come on with them thumbs up.
because
Come
that's
on
nuggets right
in and
there.
join the conversation.
If you was born in the 70s, was 70s, 80s, then we talking the truth.
Oh yes,
If you was born in the
yes. You a year
70s,
older than me,
yeah, I was born
so
in the late 70s, so I know what the deal was. Like when I have older people be like, this is how it used to be in the 60s and all that. I'm like, okay, I remember them times in the late 70s and stuff like that. So what are you talking
yep,
about?
Anything after 77, I do remember.
I do remember, yes. When the
After
internet wasn't around, when
1977,
we
yes.
had to actually talk to people, we had to actually use the real phone, not cell
The
phones.
real
That you use
phone. Not
the
not not
real
not this.
phone.
We didn't have
Yeah,
this.
we knew nothing about the
Man, we
internet.
had to
Nothing about the internet was nothing.
oh man, we ain't had no internet. We ain't had no internet.
Irrelevant. You couldn't
Man,
put your
we didn't
business.
have no kind of internet. What you talking about internet? We didn't have no internet.
Yeah, you couldn't put your business out there. You
Oh
couldn't put
no,
your business
indeed.
like I
Sure,
mean,
we'll get in trouble if we tell what went on in the house.
you ain't lying. That's the truth. That is the
We
darn
couldn't
truth.
even tell. We couldn't even say, "Hey, if our mom and daddy was in the house arguing, we better not. We better not.
You couldn't tell that business. You couldn't tell the
You
business.
better not." Because
You
if they
couldn't.
found out that you said something, they finna get you.
Oh, they would have got you. You would have got it.
Shoot, you did what? You said what?
Yeah, you would
Oh
have got
my God.
you got either beaten or you would have basically had to talk.
Yep.
And
You
I ain't
ain't
like
had no
neither one.
choice but to talk.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like neither one of them. So I ain't like neither one. So I never wanted neither one. So I just this ain't nothing.
Nah, this ain't nothing.
That's
Oh,
how it
I
is.
heard something coming from your house. What you heard come from my house?
Heard
You probably
nothing.
heard that thing in the back fail or something. That's about the only thing you heard coming from my
We
house.
we
Nah,
actually
man, we heard y'all arguing. Nah, no, you didn't.
had conversation with each other. We didn't text.
Mm-hmm.
We text all the time and have long conversations or something. We never had that. We never had the long
Oh,
text
no,
like,
indeed. No, indeed. No,
long
indeed.
conversations.
Because I remember back in the day, parents used to, who is it? It's so
Oh
and so from down.
yeah, yes.
So, oh, shoot,
And you knew
they
you was in
finna
trouble
talk. What's really
when they
going
would tell you
down?
when they would tell you that we need to talk. You knew it was kind of you knew something was going to happen.
Something was happening. Yeah, something was
Yeah, you
going
knew
on.
you was in
Something
trouble.
was going on.
Yeah, you knew
That's
you
the
was in
truth.
trouble.
Right,
You
right,
knew it. You just
right.
you didn't want to have the conversation, but you had to. That's how
Yep,
it is. That's how it was back in the day,
yep.
where like I said,
And
you and that
people
person
actually talk. People actually would get on the phone and
online
arrange a
or
time.
texting. Yeah, it wasn't none of
They
that.
would arrange a time to say, hey, could me, you, and your husband and your child sit down and talk?
Have a
Or
conversation.
or could we stand out in the driveway and just talk for a brief moment? You know what I'm
Have a
saying? Or
conversation or
let's go
something.
meet
Really
somewhere and
talk.
go talk.
Yep. Really
Now
talk or something.
people just
You
jab
ain't gonna
at you.
find that. You ain't gonna find
They
that
just
these
come
days.
at you.
People like fussing and arguing. People like emotionally. People like being People real emotional. We live in an emotional type of world. If you tell
Exactly.
the person the truth, they get mad or they want to fight you or something.
Yep.
And that's
Yeah,
they can't handle the
exactly.
truth.
Right.
The
Right.
truth is I'd rather hear the
Then
truth than
too,
a lie.
you have to learn how to tell people the truth. And people got to learn how to believe the truth. Because some people they'll believe like, hey, we all know that sky is blue out there. We all
Right.
know it's blue out there. But you always got a person say, nah, man, that sky black is I don't know what out there. No, it's
Right.
not. That's the truth right there. We all
No,
know that sky is blue. It ain't no
yes.
such thing as a black sky. Now yeah, it gets
No, it's
dark.
not. No, it's not. No.
The clouds get dark and stuff like that, yes. But the sky ain't finna never. Not in my 45 years I ever saw a black sky.
Me neither. Me neither. I'm
And
the
we
same
ain't
way.
gonna see no black sky.
I'm the same exact way. I've never seen a black sky, but you gotta be real with people. I'd rather be real with you than lie to you.
Exactly.
That's how I grew up.
Exactly.
I think that's how I grew up. My mother taught me how to tell the truth to people, you know, to speak the truth.
Hmm.
He told
Yeah.
me never to
But then
sit there
you
and
got folks
tell whom I'm
nowadays
not.
believe their own lies. They'll believe their own lies.
I can't do that to people. I can't do that. I can't tell you one thing and then say something else.
That's right.
If I said something,
That is
I
so
really
true.
meant it. I didn't. I'm not gonna bite my tongue. If you ask me something, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, it's gonna be
That's
up to
that's
you
how
if you're
I
gonna
live.
like it or not.
Right.
It's gonna be up to you if you're gonna like it or
If
not.
somebody said that I said this, I'm like, yeah, I said it.
Th-
It's the truth.
There it is.
I'm not gonna sit there and beat around the bush and be
And
like,
you
oh,
don't
no, I
have to
didn't
be
say
scared.
that.
And you don't have to be scared about it either.
I don't.
You ain't got
I'm
to be
not gonna lie, I
scared to tell
don't.
nobody. Yeah, I said it. Yes,
I
I
said it.
said it. What are
I
you gonna
said
do about it?
it. Right.
What you
Yeah, I
gonna do
said
about it?
it.
Cause I said it. Oh,
Right,
you
right.
you
No,
gonna
I
you gonna
said it.
slap
What you
me till I'm blue in the face until I tell you, no, I ain't gonna. I didn't say it. No, that ain't
I
happening.
said it. I sure did. I mean, I ain't gonna lie
Mm-mm.
about it.
Right,
That's how it is.
exactly.
That's
Tell it
exactly
like
how it
it
is.
Ti is.
And I just speak the truth. Like on my videos, I tell people the truth and what I feel and what I think. Everything that
Exactly.
I feel on my video is the say I would say in person.
Yeah,
I ain't
exactly.
got nothing to hide.
It ain't no need for it. Ain't no need
And
to
a lot of
hide
people
nothing.
put up stuff and they not real about it. I'm real about mine. I'm
Shoot, if you
110%
gonna
real
say the
about
word,
mine.
keep it 100. Well, shit, keep it 100 then.
I sure do.
Don't
If
don't
God
don't
give me
say keep it
something,
100 and then you turn right around and then it ain't 100.
right? If something comes to my mind, I'm gonna speak on it.
That's what you're supposed to.
You know, that's just how
I
it
ain't
is.
never heard nobody. I ain't never heard nobody lie about nothing.
Uh, yeah, there are
Why
people like
lie
that.
about it?
There are people like that.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, there are people like that in this world we live in.
Yep,
I respect you more if you tell the truth than the lie.
yeah.
You know, because
Because
eventually
if
that
you sit
lie
up
gonna
here and you gonna
come
lie,
back around again.
because if you lie, I ain't finna. I'm not gonna be listening at you.
Yeah, that lie gonna come back around again.
Yeah. And guess who got to deal with that lie?
You,
You got to deal with that lie,
yeah,
not
you got to
me.
deal with that lie. Yeah,
Yeah. Because I know you heard this phrase before. Whatever you choose, you're going to have to learn to live with it.
facts, straight facts on that.
Whatever you
Straight
choose, you
facts.
have to learn to live with it.
Yeah,
You
you
got to live
do.
with that. So
Got to.
if you want to go, if you want to live that kind of lifestyle, then you
Right.
go ahead on and you live that lifestyle. But remember,
Hey,
you're going to have to deal with that.
you sure do.
You got to
That's the
live with
truth.
whatever you choose.
You ain't lying about that.
Whatever you choose, that's what you're gonna live with.
That's the truth. That's reality.
Yeah, exactly.
Total reality right there. So, like I said, you got to be real with yourself. You got to be real with people. And
Yep.
I've always
Yep.
tried to do that on and off of YouTube, on and off of social media. I try to be that type of person. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna sit there and be beating around the bush and tell you what you want to hear. No. If you ask me a
Exactly.
question, I'm gonna tell you, regardless. You may not like it. You may not like it, but I'm gonna tell you
Exactly. Exactly.
how it
But
is.
then you got those people who will come to you and say, "Hey, uh, they want you to be honest and tell the truth." But then
Yeah,
they
I
get
don't
mad
understand
at
that.
you.
I
They
don't
get mad
understand
at you.
that.
Okay, hold on. Cause see, I'm gonna tell you this here. First of all, it costs. It's gonna cost you to give my advice away. Okay?
Yeah.
It costs. My advice is not free.
Yeah,
Okay?
mine
I may
free.
give you advice one time without charging you,
Yeah.
but if you come back the second and third time, you got to pay me some coins
Right.
for real. Okay?
Yeah. That's true.
Because see, you when people come and say, "Hey, what you think about this, man? I want your honest opinion about this." All right. Now, is you
Yeah.
ready for it?
I, yeah.
You're ready for it. Now, you told me to come and tell you my honest opinion. Now, is you gonna be ready for this?
And some people not ready for it.
Gotta be ready for it now.
Some people
If
not
you
ready.
say,
They'll tell you
"Oh
that.
man, you hurt my feelings,"
They'll tell
bye.
you
I'm
that,
done
and
with this.
then they fall back and be like, "You hurt my. You right. You hurting their feelings."
Right, right,
Or they get emotional about it. Like I said, I'd rather tell you the truth than to sit there and lie to you.
right.
I ain't got time for it. I'm too old to be sitting there putting on fronts or faking
Exactly.
anything.
Yes, exactly,
That's
exactly,
how it is. You gotta be real. You gotta be real with yourself, and you gotta be real with other people. You gotta be real with God. You gotta be
exactly,
real with God first before you real with everything else.
exactly, exactly. All right,
That's how it
we're a
goes.
little over 30 minutes. Actually, we over 35 minutes.
35.
So,
Yeah, I see.
hey, I enjoyed this.
Oh, me
If you want
too.
to come back next Friday, we could do this again next Friday, and we could talk
Hey,
about.
let me know.
Hey, it's all
Let me
good.
know.
It's all good. Thanks for
If
coming
y'all want
on.
this again, let us know.
Yes, let us know, people. Let us know. All
This is
right,
this is nuggets. This is deep nuggets.
deep nuggets. That's what I'm
For
talking
real.
about. Deep nuggets.
Yeah. 6 likes. We got 6 likes, so that's
That's enough. Yeah.
it might be more than
All
that when
right.
we get off of here.
Yep.
So
All
yeah, this
right.
is a good conversation.
Great conversation.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
my brother.
All right. See ya.